Hi guys, I'm in my car. I don't know how loud it is. It should be fine. I'm in the Target parking lot, as you can see by my background, I guess. I moved my car around so there would be more light for you guys. I was laying in my bed and I was like, wow, I don't really want to film an episode because I would rather just lay in my bed and do nothing instead of lay in my bed and film an episode. And then I was like, well, I need to go to Target. And then I was like, oh my God, that kid's staring at me. I was like, oh my God, I have the bestest idea ever. Hey guys, I'm at Target. I went shopping. This is what I got. Sorry, it's crinkly. I got a swimsuit top and a swimsuit bottom. So therefore, I could only afford 3 grocery items. I don't cook for I have a meal plan. Don't worry, I'm not starving myself on top of already buying a bikini. I have my Fiber One brownies that I haven't had in so long. Somebody stepped on this box. Okay, this is gonna be a visual episode. Sorry for those that prefer to listen with their phone off. Rice cakes and Drizzlicious. This was the last Drizzlicious bag left. It was pushed all the way up against the back of the top row. So I took my rice cakes and I threw it at the Drizzlicious, which made them fall, and then I could grab them. Innovation. How are you guys? This week, what did I do this weekend? I had a really bad allergic reaction last week. My face puffed up. Was that last week? Yeah. I worked on Friday. I worked Saturday morning. Anyway, what have I been doing this week? Skipping classes. This is usually the time where everybody says they're so busy, and which I would agree, but also that's just my natural response because it feels like I should be busy, but I'm actually not really. I have a hard time. Okay, my major is not a typical major where I'm stressed out running around studying for 8 hours because I really couldn't do that. But I also, what was I going to say? Oh, I have projects, but the thing is I always end up getting them done. So it's hard for me to freak out about things. Like, I get through it, I always do. So why would I be stressed about it right now? Is my skin glowing? I think I'm just really sweaty in the car. I'm trying to not run my gas. I don't know. Gas prices, am I right? Anyway, this week I wanted to talk about the guilt in alone time, which ironically enough, I called 2 people to see if they wanted to go to Target with me because I'm not very good at spending alone time. Also, the guilt in just being bored in general, because I think that's a very human thing. I mean, some people can just chut around for their whole life. Is it focused on my face or on my steering wheel? Be honest. Can you see me and hear me? Can you hear me and see me? Sorry. I feel like that's just a very human thing to feel guilty when we're not constantly running around. Kind of like my Fantastic Mr. Fox episode, but also just like, I mean, in the past week, I've had a few moments of downtime for like the first time in so long, mainly because that's the schedule I create for myself. And due to things that happened to me at the beginning of the year, I was constantly feeling my schedule. I didn't want to be alone, and now that's just the life that I've adapted to. And I'm still forcing myself to do a bunch of things for some reason. Um, but we don't need to get into that. But I just want to talk about boredom because I think without boredom, okay, let's start with boredom. Something we've talked about in some of my classes before, but without boredom, the humankind would be actually nowhere. Humankind would be actually nowhere because whenever we're bored, we do have this weird guilt and force that tells us I should be doing something to make my future life better. Just because I don't have anything right now, that means I should be, working on my homework that's due in a week instead, or self-care just because I want to feel better tomorrow morning, or doing my laundry now instead of waiting to do it. Just things that fill our time so that we have free time in the future, but we are perpetually in that cycle where we're just constantly trying to fill our free time so that the future we have free time, but we never end up having that. And I used to just be able to stare. This is what I'm thinking about. I used to be able to just stare at my walls for long, extended periods of time. And now, still, whenever I'm at my house, I like to just sit outside. I can sit outside doing nothing, literally just closing my eyes. I'm not sleeping. I don't take naps, ever. But I'm not sleeping. I'm just thinking. I'm letting my thoughts run free. And I think more people should tap into that. But also, okay, this episode is just going to be me arguing with myself because I think arguably boredom is also what pushes us further in a positive way, because without boredom we wouldn't be coming up with these thoughts of innovation, and literally that's how all inventions are made ever. Hello, you have an idea, you're bored, you have an idea of how to make something more effective or efficient or work at all, and then we fix it because we're humans and we're awesome and we have the power to do anything we put our minds to, in a positive way, not in some dictator take over the world way. And I hate I'm trying my hardest to not hate my alone time or downtime. Yeah, because again, I feel like I should be doing something, but there's not always something I need to be doing. There's never especially because I have near zero work, I guess. I don't know. And also I'm planning on spending my whole summer working. So 3 jobs. I just got signed up for my other job and I just put in my hours for my other job, and but hopefully infinite money glitch, because I have to start paying rent and being an adult. I might go to grad school. What do you guys think about that? That's currently what Well, honestly, that's not even on my mind, but it should be on my mind if that's the next step. I like school, but the idea of having to apply to a whole bunch of more things. And when I told one of my friends, I said I'm thinking of going to grad school, and she said, to what? Put off employment? And now I'm questioning myself as to if that is why I'm doing it. Is that the whole point of grad school? I'm too scared of becoming an adult and having to be employed and having it feels like I have to choose just one job and that I'm stuck there forever. Even though that's of course not the case, which I've talked about many times, but I just don't know. I just don't know. Today I have hair clips in my hair on a headband for the first time ever. Um, I don't know, trying something new. And I was hoping that being in my car and trying out something new in my hair would distract from the fact that I think I've had an episode in this shirt before, and I don't know if you've noticed, but every single Wednesday I try to wear a different outfit. There's a period in my life, I think I've already brought this up on here, but like my junior year of high school, I wore a different outfit every single day for almost the entire school year. I think it was like from the start of the school year to like March, like the last 2 months I didn't, but I would write down every outfit I've had, and then I don't know what that means about me. Um, and also I'm really struggling with the fact, okay, Target swimsuits are cheap too, like cheap. Like the top was $15 and the bottom was $15, and one of my new friends bought it, so now we can match. I hope she's okay with that. But I just I have a swimsuit that I like, but I've literally had it. I've had it for about 5 years now, and I've already had 2 Instagram posts in it. To boy, the same friend, the same critical friend. Hi Bella. she she commented on the second one and told me, or she said something about me re-wearing my swimsuit. Yes, okay, and I have been re-wearing it for 5 years, and now I'm sad with the fact that I bought another one. But it's okay. I can spend money on myself and my endeavors, and the fact that I'm literally growing up and I probably don't look the same as I did my sophomore year in high school. Do my teeth look white? Sorry, I'm just staring at myself now in this new environment. I hope you guys like it here, though. I haven't really said anything at all, have I? Well, I just wanted to acknowledge the fact this is just what I've been thinking about. It's just boredom and how I've had none of it. And over the summer, I'm not going to have any boredom because I will be working 3 jobs and then it will be time for school again. So, yeah, I don't know how to feel about summer. I mean, of course, I love summer. Summer is probably my favorite season, which for some reason is controversial, but you get to be outside and it's sunny out and it's hot and you get tan. Literally, I think not my final form, but the form I'm supposed to be in is tan sitting by the pool or swimming around in the pool. Always. That's what I'm meant to be doing. I don't know if that's because I'm Filipino or I grew up by the pool or, well, I don't need to give out more personal information. I just love the summer. I love the summer, but I'm afraid my entire life is gonna change. Which isn't true because I know that I always have me and I am positive and I have fun no matter where I am. But like all my friends, not all my friends are gonna be here over the summer, but my other friends are gonna be here over the summer, but they're all working and they're not even here the whole summer. Or I don't know. We'll see. Can you guys hear my jaw crack? Just that side. You guys know I have a fake tooth? I have a fake tooth and it drives me crazy because first it's not the same color as my other teeth even though I went in for them to fix the color multiple times and it's still not the same color. And second, the last time I went in for them to like look at it, they shaved it in half. And now my tooth is half the size. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to raise awareness to those of us with fake teeth because I feel like the general stereotype around people with fake teeth or fake tooth is like if right now you picture somebody in your head with fake teeth, you might think they did something to make all their teeth fall out or they have messed up teeth just in general, but actually we exist and we have normal teeth too, except that one, the one fake one. Anyway, this might just be my whole episode, and I know I didn't really say anything, but this is just my way of catching up and getting myself to still post, even though I didn't necessarily want to. So, yeah. Smile for the thumbnail. Anyway, bye guys. I love you so much. Have a blessed Wednesday. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your support thus far. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, rate me 5 stars. Whatever. Bye guys.